Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Commencement of 2021. We're going to begin tonight with a video clip of Reverend Amanda Kreis, campus minister at Wesley Foundation, who will offer the invocation for tonight's ceremony. Please stand as you're able.
I invite you to pray with me. God of grace and new life, thank you for today and all that this occasion represents. Thank you for every morsel of knowledge, wisdom, and growth these students have earned on their path to this day. Some of that came in classrooms through the efforts of dedicated professors and staff. Thank you. Some of that came from the example and support of family and friends. Thank you. This class has left their mark on this place. We have been blessed to know them and walk with them. We give thanks for the leadership and participation they offered in the UTM community. They know deeply the value of community, and they've had to show resilience to create and sustain it. Thank you for the ways they rose to that occasion. This class has navigated loss and sacrifice. Thank you even for that wisdom and growth which came at a cost. This class has made a positive difference. Thank you for their impact. We celebrate and honor each of these graduates. You have prepared them to be agents of change and transformation in a world that needs it. Embolden them to step into the gifts you gave them and the wisdom they have earned. Equip them with the courage to be compassionate, empathetic, vulnerable, and just. Guide them by the light of the dreams in their hearts when the path ahead becomes winding and dark. And bless them with joy on their journey. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend Kreis. Please be seated. Once again, welcome to our Commencement 2020 ceremony for graduates from the College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences and the Department of Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies. We will recognize our Spring 2021 graduates and are joined by a few of our Summer 2021 graduates who chose to participate in tonight's ceremony. We are very pleased to have parents, friends, faculty, and staff, and of course, today's graduates. My name is Philip Acree Cavalier, UT Martin Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Bringing congratulations to our graduating class, we are happy to have a video message from Chancellor Keith Carver, who couldn't be with us tonight.
Hey Skyhawk graduates, there's something missing from my life today, and I figured it out. It's you. I'm so sorry I won't be here to watch you graduate today. My daughter graduates from college this weekend, and Holly Ann and I are at the other end of the state watching her cross the stage. But just know how much I appreciate you. Thank you for choosing UT Martin all those years ago. Thank you for sticking with us during some tough times, especially over the past year. We're so proud of you, and I can't wait to see where life takes you. Take care of yourself, and remember, it's always a great day to be a Skyhawk.
Well, he couldn't be here tonight, but he has given you all a gift, and that's the TikTok video that he posted on Twitter of him dancing. And if you haven't seen that, you have to see it. It is his best work. Today's graduates represent 65 different Tennessee counties and 24 other states, including Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, and Washington. We also have graduates from the nations of Finland, Germany, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Saudi Arabia, and the United Kingdom. Including the U.S., that totals graduates from 8 different countries. To our graduates, good luck to each of you, and be assured that the faculty and staff wish you the very best. remember that you are soon to be part of an alumni group numbering over 50,000 UT Martin graduates around the world. I want to specifically acknowledge the parents, spouses, and other relatives and friends who are joining us virtually today. Your support has been critical. Thank you. There's a third group that has been critical to the success of today's graduates. That group is the faculty. I know them as colleagues and dedicated professionals. Today's graduates will remember the faculty for their wisdom and their counsel. Our graduates' successes in life will be impacted by the time and effort of the UT Martin faculty, and I ask you to join me in expressing our appreciation for what they mean to us. Our mace bearer today is Dr. Mahmoud Haddad, Professor of Finance in the College of Business and Global Affairs. Dr. Haddad is a University of Tennessee Alumni Association Distinguished Professor. I'd also like to recognize a few additional faculty and staff. This year's recipient of the Coffee Outstanding Teaching Award is Dr. Amy Young, Professor of Music. The recipients of the Cunningham Outstanding Teacher Scholar Award are Dr. Patrick Baker, Associate Professor of Business Law, and Dr. Tom Blanchard, Professor of Biology and Director of the Reelfoot Lake Environmental Field Station. The recipient of the Outstanding Academic Advisor Award is Ms. Sarah McCormick, Professor of Dance. And the two recipients of the University of Tennessee Alumni Association Outstanding Teacher Award are Dr. Mark Simmons, Professor of Music and Director of Choral Activities, and Dr. Patrick Baker, Associate Professor of Business Law. We appreciate their contributions to the University of Tennessee at Martin. Retiring faculty members are also here with us today. Dr. Peggy Davis, Professor of Nursing, is retiring after 21 years of service, and Ms. Karen White, Assistant Professor of Library Science, is retiring with 8 years of university service. We are grateful for the many contributions, and I'd ask if you could stand up so we can recognize you. Seated among our faculty and special guests is the newest member of the UT Martin Advisory Board, Mr. John Wolfhack, and his wife, Pat. Mr. Wolfhack's appointment to the advisory board by Governor Lee was confirmed last week, and we are especially grateful that they have joined us for today's ceremony. I'm honored to speak to you today at this celebration of the hard work you have invested in your education. To get here, you had to persevere and be resilient in ways that none of us could have imagined when you started taking classes. Your challenges have been extraordinary, literally far beyond the ordinary, and you have demonstrated admirable qualities and tremendous character. Before I get too far into this, I want to say to the graduates, take solace in the fact that if you don't enjoy this speech, 5 years from now, not only will you not remember what I say, but you probably won't even remember who gave the speech. So comfort yourself with the thought that you'll forget the pain of a bad speech as quickly as the pleasure of a good one. I just hope you remember in 10 years that you actually went to your commencement. It would be easy for me to say, look around and take a mental picture of this event, because this is the last time you and your peers in the class of 2021 will ever be together like this. True enough, you should take that picture. But I want to encourage you to see this moment not only as a last, but also as a first. Look around and take this all in, because you've never seen yourselves like this before. You've never, in your time together at UT Martin, been this prepared, this mature, this developed, this coiled to spring out into the world and make an impact. Remember this moment. During your 4 years at UTM, you've never seen yourselves this ready. I want to offer 4 things that I hope you'll consider as you begin your life after UT Martin. Number 1, embrace unexpected opportunities that you'll invariably experience in your life. Many of you have developed a plan for your future, what kind of career you'll have, where you'll live, what you'll do in your community, and many other things. You also probably have a list of things that you'll never do in your lifetime, like live in New York City or go skydiving. Many of you are thinking that you'll never take another class in your life, and certainly not one at 8 a.m. I told my parents very pointedly after I graduated that I would never, ever go back to graduate school. And then I eventually spent 7 years in graduate school, which was definitely not part of my plan. Don't stick to a rigid narrative of how your life should go. Over the next 60 years, opportunities will open up for you that you can't imagine today. Embrace them. Don't ignore or avoid them simply because they don't fit with the plan you created for your life in 2021. My life plan did not include becoming a provost. I had no idea that those things existed, let alone what one was when I was 21 years old. My plan did not include living in Ukraine for a year, or getting a PhD, or becoming a faculty member, or becoming a provost. But here I am, grateful for all the twists my life took, because through them I discovered my calling. Consider carefully the unexpected opportunities that will come to you, pursue some of them, and keep rewriting the narrative of your life. I challenge you to come back to homecoming in 10 years and be able to say to a classmate, "You won't believe what I do now." Number 2, keep on reflecting and refining the public and private versions of yourself. During your time at UTM, most of you started thinking about a big question: who do I want to be? You've tried out or imagined various public versions of yourself, rejecting some and developing others. Over the next several months, I believe you'll decide that you don't want to show up at work looking like you might have for an 8 a.m. class, unshowered with crazy bedhead, wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. Never stop reflecting on how you want people to see you and what you want to communicate about yourself and what matters. But I also want to encourage you to attend intentionally to your private self. It's easy to lose track of this one, especially as demands of your career and family increase. Stop and ask yourself frequently throughout your life, what do I need in order to be happy? What feeds my soul? What am I called to do? Give yourself the license to reinvent yourself throughout your life. Number 3, push yourself to the point of failure and then learn from that failure. Failure is a way of determining the limits and strengths of something. To test something to the point of failure means establishing the boundaries within which something holds or succeeds. The phrase stepping outside of your comfort zone has been overused and seems cliched, but it does effectively capture the idea that you challenge yourself to go beyond the point where you know you won't fail. If you stay within it, you're not going to fail. And when you do that, you learn pretty quickly about yourself. I'm not suggesting that each of you go out and push yourself to the point of catastrophic failure. I'm talking about considering a job several hours away from home, or switching careers to pursue an unexpected opportunity. The job may not work out. You may discover that you don't want to live that far away from your family. But you'll learn a lot about yourself and may even discover your true calling. And number 4, never stop asking questions about yourself and about the world around you. In your 4 years here, the faculty has guided you to learn, among other things, how to formulate the right questions, how to determine what information you need to answer them, and how to find that information. Throughout your life, I hope that you will choose to keep asking questions and be a self-reflective thinker as you gain new insights from your experiences and observations. Sometimes how you see a problem one day is very different from how you see it a month later, because you take the time to think deeply and carefully about the problem. Keep honing that skill as a lifelong learner. In closing, I want to wish you a fulfilling and happy life after you leave here. You've made your mark on this university, and you will always have a special place in the history of UTM. You were here when COVID hit and everything changed. Hopefully no other class has to go through that, nor other groups of classes. But you were here, and forever that's a part of your history and our history. I'm reluctant to say good luck because I think you'll achieve great things by working hard and persisting in the face of difficulties. I'll simply say, thank you. We can't wait to find out how your lives unfold. We will now present honors graduates for recognition. Graduating honors students are identified by the gold cords draped about their necks. They have achieved a grade point average within one of the following categories: cum laude 3.2 to 3.49, magna cum laude 3.5 to 3.79, summa cum laude 3.8 to 4.0. At this time, students graduating cum laude, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. Students graduating magna cum laude, please stand so we can recognize you. You may be seated. And finally, students graduating summa cum laude, please stand so we can recognize you. You may be seated. I would also like to recognize another special group of graduates. If you are the first in your family to graduate with a bachelor's degree, please stand. We want to congratulate you today along with the members of your family. Be seated. UT Martin is included on the 2020-2021 list of military-friendly schools as designated by Victory. This list evaluates institutions based on retention, graduation, and job placement rates, as well as available federal assistance programs for veterans, among other criteria. The Tennessee Higher Education Commission also designates UT Martin a Tennessee Veterans Education Transition Support Campus. The VETS Campus designation recognizes UT Martin's allocation of resources to assist veterans with the transition from military service to college enrollment. To you, ladies and gentlemen, who are veterans among our audience today, we extend our grateful thanks, and I'd ask that you stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. We have 4 students being commissioned as second lieutenants who are graduating this semester and will be participating in the other ceremonies. I would also like to recognize all of our graduating students who are current military personnel. Please stand and let us thank you for your service to our country. And now, bringing greetings from the University of Tennessee system tonight, we're pleased to share a video greeting from UT President Randy Boyd. He was appointed President of the University of Tennessee by the UT Board of Trustees on March 27, 2020, following a 16-month period as interim president. Mr. Boyd took office November 22, 2019, following the retirement of UT President Joe DiPietro. As UT's 26th president, he serves as the Chief Executive Officer of a statewide university system. Randy and his wife, Jenny, live in Knoxville, and they have 2 children and 2 grandchildren.
Greetings, Skyhawks. Randy Boyd here, President of the University of Tennessee. Finally, it's here. The day you thought would never arrive is now suddenly upon you. Graduation. You've achieved your dream of earning a college degree. You did it, and you did it in extraordinary fashion. We are continuing to write history as we journey together through what we hope will be the end of the COVID-19 pandemic. I applaud your flexibility and frankly your courage throughout these unprecedented times. Your professors are also to be commended for embracing unexpected change in how curriculum is developed. Going to class has become what you do, not always where you go. I'm honored to share in this significant milestone with you, your family, your professors, and your friends. And it is my honor to congratulate you on behalf of the University of Tennessee system. During the next few days, seniors from our campuses everywhere are graduating. Some will directly enter the workforce, while others will continue on with graduate studies. Regardless of your path forward, you're now set to achieve even more and are well positioned to use the knowledge you have gained while at UT Martin. In fact, soon you will be working to develop solutions for the world's most challenging and complex problems. You'll be making a difference in your state, your communities, and the world. As you graduate and officially become UT Martin alumni, I hope your hearts will never leave this place. Look fondly on your time here, be proud of what you've already accomplished, and live a life that will inspire the future generations. Congratulations, and go Skyhawks.
Thank you, President Boyd, for those encouraging remarks. Now bringing greetings from the UT Martin Student Government Association, we're happy to have a video greeting from SGA President Hunter McLeod. Hunter is a graduating senior political science major from Portland, Tennessee, and has served admirably during this year as SGA president. He has been a tremendous leader, overcoming many obstacles, including the current pandemic situation we are in, and has been a staunch member of the UT Martin leadership team.
Fellow Skyhawks, first and foremost, I hope you all are staying safe and well during these difficult times. I hope that many of you, like myself, are happy that we could still hold a form of commencement for our families to attend this year. Class of 2021, we have endured an unprecedented time in higher education. We have experienced a senior year that is like no other. None of us knew that 2019 would be our last rope pool or quad city as a student. I personally have spent the last few weeks thinking of all the experiences I have missed out on this year due to the pandemic. However, while change has certainly brought in its negatives, let us also remember some of the positives. There's no telling how many of us were able to get something for free from flight crew this year. And who knew that class could be fun when you throw in virtual backgrounds into the mix? I think most importantly though, this past year has taught us how valuable our time is together and that we need to make the most of what we have. But this has not been the only thing we all have championed here at the University of Tennessee at Martin. Let's not let the pandemic shadow over our other achievements. Class of 2021, we have stayed vigilant in our studies. We were confident in our ability to get to the point where we could sit here today and cross this stage with a diploma in hand. Each of us will leave here today entering what we college students call the adult world. I'm confident that we will serve our communities beyond measure. It has been an honor to serve as your student body president this year, and I hope you all can leave today not only proud of yourselves, but proud to be a Skyhawk. Congratulations, we made it.
Thank you, Hunter. At this time, the deans will present members of this year's graduating class for the conferring of degrees.
Good evening, graduates. Are you guys ready? Maybe not. Okay. I guess they like it here so much that they want to stay. Okay. In the College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences, will the candidates for the following degrees please rise as their majors are called? Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, please rise. Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Business, please rise. Bachelor of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, please rise. Bachelor of Science with a major in Geosciences, please rise. And Bachelor of Science in Natural Resource Management please rise. Provost Cavalier, the candidates before you have met all the requirements of their respective degrees as set by the outstanding faculty of the College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences and the university. They are ready for their degrees to be conferred. You can be seated.
In the College of Education, Health, and Behavioral Sciences, will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor in Interdisciplinary Studies please rise? Provost Cavalier and President Boyd, the candidates you see have met all the requirements for their degrees as set forth by the outstanding, fantastic faculty in this university and are ready to have their degrees conferred. Please be seated.
Before conferral of degrees, I would like to recognize the following groups, and I would ask, as you're able, for each of these, the folks in each of these groups to stand up. Moms and dads of graduates. Spouses and children of graduates. Great-grandparents, grandparents, and guardians. Brothers, sisters, and other family members, and all the friends who've helped you along. Candidates, whether you're here or virtually attending this ceremony, would you please stand and give these folks a round of applause for the support they've given you. Now, students, please remain standing for the conferral of degrees. By virtue of the authority of the State of Tennessee, vested in the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee, and by them delegated to the President and to me through Chancellor Carver, we hereby confer upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations appertaining thereto. You are hereby recognized as university graduates and alumni of the University of Tennessee at Martin. Congratulations. At this time, the graduating class will be recognized individually. Announcing the names today is Dr. Robert Nanny, Professor and Chair of Communications.
The newest graduates in the College of Agriculture and those receiving the Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies degrees. Braden Todd Bagley. Elendrian C. Gant. Slade C. Murray, summa cum laude. Elendrian is getting his cum laude. Carson Lynn Stroop, magna cum laude. Emily Noel Meadows. Nicholas Scott Volbold, summa cum laude. Scarlett Christine McClurkin, magna cum laude.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
Zachariah Todd Mills, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Erin Moorhead, summa cum laude. Hope Richardson Simmons, summa cum laude. Faith Alexandra Skinner, magna cum laude. Ty Philip Weaver. Ryan Michael Wick. Dalton Wilson, magna cum laude. Amber Briley Graves, summa cum laude. Destiny Cheyenne Spencer. Shelby Nicole Autry. Sydney Cheyenne Baker. Hunter Bradley Burks, cum laude. Caden Johnson, cum laude. Jacob Cole Tribbles, cum laude. Thomas B. Flanagan, cum laude. Jacob L. Butler. Ryan Jarrett Dickey, summa cum laude. Tyler John Hopper. Logan Anthony Swope. Tristan Michael Turner. William Austin Cherry, cum laude. Cody Lee Holston. Cole Allen Giles, cum laude. Connor Bailey King. Will Jackson Sinclair. Jason Lane Thrasher. Dresser Harris Wynn. Erica Danielle Brown, cum laude. Rebecca Faith Bird, magna cum laude. Rebecca Caroline Cassidy. Mackenzie Jane Clark, cum laude. Savannah Grayson Duncan. Rebecca Catherine Edwards, summa cum laude. Celia Shea Gelpy, summa cum laude. Allison Grace Glover. William Nathaniel Graves. Sarah Elizabeth Hawk, summa cum laude. Taylor Jarrett Heathcock, magna cum laude. Erin Nicole Holmes. Matthew Robert Katzmarek, magna cum laude. Kiara Christine Thoby, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Whitt, summa cum laude. Jordan Shane Wilburn, magna cum laude.
Good job.
Devon Woods, magna cum laude. Marissa Nicole Coffin, cum laude. Kirsten Grace Marie Haynes. Jamie Lynn Knox. Lexi Long. Ashton Marie McCage. Elenia Shelby McCoy. Emily Page Nash. Caitlin Sue Poole. Michaela Lynn St. John. Kelsey Brooke Tomzak. Heather Renee Weinstein. Kaylee Anderson. Shelby Grace Barton, magna cum laude. Morgan D. Glanzer, cum laude. Emma Deanne Plunk, cum laude. Olivia Renee Burris, cum laude. Holly Danielle Harston, summa cum laude. Hannah Brooke Rodolfi. Bailey N. Nose, summa cum laude. Nicholas Ray Moon. Zane Michael Calhoun. Lane Thomas Coulter. Jody Lint Garrett. Catherine Rose Grebner, magna cum laude. David Elijah Hale. Ethan Mullins. Stephen Grant Porter. Catherine Danielle Shadowans. Colton Taunton Snyder, magna cum laude. Lyndon Clay Wright. Sharon Buckingham Briggs. Brett Michael Capps. Clayton Palmer Irvin. Cassidy Nicole Lowry. Maddie Lee Burnaby. Burnaby? Let me try that again. Maddie Lee Burnaby. I'm sorry about that. Shannon Nicole Sullivan, magna cum laude. John Ethan Anderson, magna cum laude. Hayden Lamar Buckham, magna cum laude. Jacob Ryan Davenport, summa cum laude. Jessica Rose McCall, magna cum laude. Bailey Marion Jane Newland. Lakeland Brooke Prentice. Catherine Grace Ray. Kristen Dylan Rice, magna cum laude. Alitris Joanne Schenkel, magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Thompson. Ashley Diane Tilson, summa cum laude. Ryan Timothy Belk, cum laude. Trina Rayanne Bobbitt. Taylor Elliott. Caitlin Renee Ellis. Connor Pritchett Hester. Alexander Daniel Horak. George A. Horn, summa cum laude. Morgan Bailey Parton. Jacob Cameron Pruitt. Kira Marie Roberts. Alexis Cheyenne Smith, magna cum laude. William Paul Studdard. Ashley Simone Thetford. Elena Nicole Turbyfield. Alexandra Maria Watson. John Thomas Wolfhack, magna cum laude. Jennifer Sierra Wynn. Kiana Ray Bruce, summa cum laude. Tokwa Alasawi, cum laude. Danielle Moody. Rebecca Jordan Hawthorne, magna cum laude. Trista Ann Holmes. Megan Victoria Massey. Kirsty Sierra Nordstrom, summa cum laude. Hope Caroline Sovine. Caitlin Pauline Squires, cum laude. Mackenzie Katie Hurst, summa cum laude. Bentley Rose Cunningham, magna cum laude. Ashton Brooke Webb, cum laude. Celie Ashton Lane. Linda Frazier. Haley Jean Batts. Tommy Lee Brooks, magna cum laude. Isaiah James Cotton Shaw. Did I get your first name right? Isaiah? Let me try that again. Isaiah James Cotton Shaw. Peyton Ray Daly. Kayla R. Donahoe. Susan Michelle Faulkner, cum laude. Colton A. Flatt. Sam Sidney Folks. Sharon M. Gatewood. Kendall A. Hagen, summa cum laude. Chloe Hannah Hopper. Amber Marie Johnson. Taylor Jordan Landry. Andrew Michael McKenzie. Dina Denise Morris. Jeremiah Leonte Nance. Jamila K. Rahman. Jessica Lynn Riddle. Jamie Lynn Rice. Walter Jeremy Sanders. Alan James Schultz, cum laude. Melissa Page Shettles. Kaylee Hannah Thompson. Cameron Williams. Pam Winters. Jessica Page Brewer. Charles Edward Burns, Jr. Eric Drew Christensen, magna cum laude. Joseph Victor Eugene Ferguson, magna cum laude. And Ryan Will Harbor.
We would now like to recognize those graduates who are graduating virtually tonight.
Students graduating virtually from the College of Agriculture and Applied Sciences and receiving the Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies degree. Reagan Marie Adkins. Jordan Paul Alexander. Austin Lee Baker. Brandon T. Baker. Bailey Nicole Bradley. Taylor Ann Capps, summa cum laude. William Caleb Carr. Tucker A. Curlin. Joshua Flint Davis, magna cum laude. Corbin Dakota Ekberg. Audrey Beth Glover. Danielle Elizabeth Grunke, cum laude. John Michael Guy, cum laude. Austin Hamwee. Ashley Jordan Hughes. Nicole Christine King, cum laude. Jackson Taylor Knight. Jeremy Samuel Lanham. Stephen Kyle Leith, magna cum laude. Amy Joanne Limer. Bethany Nicole McCaslin, magna cum laude. Clinton DeWitt Miller. John Logan Neal. Isabel Ann Neumayer. Michaela Lachelle Parrish, cum laude. Carly Francis Pelton. Jessica Lee Pence. Justin D. Pierce. Charles Lewis Rowlett. Heather Shea Ruff. Lauren Ray Runyons, summa cum laude. Zachary David Sadler. Jeremy James Sigler, cum laude. Charles Hunter Stiles. Emily Grace Sutherland, magna cum laude. Joseph Noah Thompson. Trevor Allen Vestal, cum laude. Samuel Franklin Ward. Mary V. Yarbrough, cum laude. Mason Browning Arant, Michaela Lynn Brandon, Layla Rose Bridges, magna cum laude, Megan Ashley Caicedo, cum laude, Aries Jai Davis, Hidar J. Edwards, James Hunter Hazelwood, Stephen Andrew Hurst, Corey Wayne Hussey, Ryan Christopher Issam, Samantha Marie Jarvis, cum laude, Donnie Vance Lehue, Garrett Wayne Matheny, Jordan Lamar Morris, Austin M. Pickett, Jordan Edward Pierce, Hans Pola, William Andrew Seamster, Vicarious Micah Stevens, Richard Mackey Underwood, Lamarcus Shavante Young,
Congratulations, graduates, and I'd ask all of us to give them a big round of applause. And welcome to the UT Martin Alumni Association with the other 50,000 members around the world. We're delighted to have a video greeting from Mr. Victor Andrews, UTM Alumni Council President and 1996 UTM alumnus, who will bring closing remarks and a greeting from the UTM Alumni Council. Following Victor's remarks, we ask that you please stand as the UTM Virtual Choir will sing the Alma Mater, recorded and edited by Joseph Sam, 2010 alumnus, and we will be dismissed. Thank you again for participating in our commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Chancellor Carver, for allowing me to share this special day with the UT Martin 2021 graduates. My name is Victor Andrews, and on behalf of the University of Tennessee at Martin Alumni Council, it is my privilege to welcome you to the ranks of the UT Martin alumni living all around the world. I believe that some graduates consider this event to be the culmination and the end of their university experience. But it doesn't have to be. As you leave UT Martin and set out to face new challenges in the days, months, and years ahead, remember that there are over 45,000 active UT Martin graduates, and that number jumps to well over 390,000 active alumni when you include the entire UT system. These men and women are eager to know you and to help you. They, along with the UT Martin Office of Alumni Relations and the UT Alumni Association, are here to support you long after you walk across this stage. So I challenge you to do 3 things going forward. Number 1, be an advocate for UT Martin. Proudly display your diploma and tell your friends and future coworkers about the great experience you had at UT Martin. This helps us recruit talented students, and that only enhances the value of your degree you receive here today. Remember, it's always a great day to be a Skyhawk. Number 2, stay in touch. Keep your contact information up to date at the alumni.utm.edu website. Keep your alma mater in mind when you have exciting news to share. The university can't communicate and invite you to events if they don't know how to reach you after graduation. Number 3, get involved. There are always various social and career networking opportunities through the UT Martin Alumni Relations Office. As soon as you can, find an event that appeals to you and attend. Please come back and visit campus as often as you can. And if asked to serve on a board, please consider it. I know I'm very glad I said yes. After today, you will always be linked to UT Martin. A university is only as good as its graduates, and from this point forward, your accomplishments, your achievements, and the way in which you live will reflect upon the educational values of the University of Tennessee at Martin. Class of 2021, You have achieved a great milestone by completing your degree. On behalf of the UT Martin Alumni Council, congratulations, and I wish you every success.